I mean, you also have a great band on this record too, like Pat Burke and Steve Hesketh and Claire Bowditch makes an appearance, and Simon Nugent, and Laura Jean, and people I'm forgetting, and everyone else.
Roger Pagodas.
That's it. Where did you get all these guys from? And that's a bit of a who's who of the Melbourne rock scene.
Yeah, no, I just I knew everyone pretty much from beforehand, and I basically poached the band off Simon Nugent actually, because we do a sort of a house trade thing when we're in each other's states. When we come up to do shows, we stay at each other's houses, so we've obviously been hanging out quite a bit, and we play in the Wilson Pickers together, and saw him play with his band at the retreat, I think it was, and it's like, oh, that's a nice band, and got to know the guys, and I've known Pat for quite a while too, from doing shows with Dallas Crane from years back, and I particularly wanted the band on this record to be people I knew and people I was comfortable with, especially because I was just singing, not really playing guitar, so I felt a little bit shy and wanted to be comfortable with the guys, and luckily they were free, and they're a great bunch of guys to hang out with too. So.
And the Wilson Pickers, who you've mentioned a couple of times, that was last year now, the record came out. I think the Wilson Pickers was my favourite band name of 2008. What was it like actually playing in a band again?
It was cool, it's good. It's you miss that camaraderie, I think, as a solo artist, and I don't know if you miss being in a democracy or not. I sort of like being the dictator, I think, but the Wilson Pickers is pretty much 5 dictators anyway, all together.
Right.
But it's great, you being a solo artist, it's pretty bare because it's obviously your name, and there's nothing to hide behind, or you can't sort of, it's not as obscure in being in a band called the Wilson Pickers, where you've got a silly band name to cover up everyone's identities. But yeah, it's good. I mean, we all get along really well, and I think that's a big part of playing music, is those relationships and having a good time, enjoying each other's company. Yeah, it's good to be in a band and good to do the solo thing at the same time.
So will there be more Wilson Pickers stuff, or is it just a one album?
No, I think we've got plans to record again, so we're doing a little run in April. A headline sort of tour, and I think we're going to try and squeeze in 5 or so days, as per usual.
5 days, that's the magic number for recording.
I think so, yeah. Well, the first one was done in 3 days, so this will be a luxury.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. But we've got about half a dozen songs written already, so we always say we'll write songs. And
do you write those songs together, or does everyone write a couple of songs each?
A bit of both. Yeah. Often as I say, when I've got half-finished songs with lyrics, I'll sort of hand them off to someone to finish, which is always fun.
If you can't finish it, it's a Wilson Pickers one.
Yeah,
if you
exactly.
Can't finish it, it's yours.
Couldn't be bothered with this third verse. But we have also write together as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Well, anyway, thanks so much for coming in.
Tim.